Hello, myself Dr. Dinesh Party. Welcome to my channel Digital Forensics for Beginners. In this video, which is titled as the Autopsy Tool, we will see the various features that are available with the Autopsy Tool, and also we'll see a particular demonstration of the Autopsy Tool in order to extract the evidence from the a particular source of evidence. So talking about the Autopsy Tool, Autopsy is an open source digital forensic platform, and this particular platform has been developed by the Basis Technology. The Autopsy Tool itself is a graphical user interface for the sleuth kit and other digital forensic tools. This particular tool is being used by the law enforcement agencies, the military, and the various means the corporate examiner in order to investigate the particular incident, the crime incident that had happened on a particular computer system, and what are the evidence that are stored on the particular secondary storage of the particular computer system which have been affected by the crime. This particular autopsy tool also can be used to extract the evidence from the mobile devices as well. So this particular autopsy tool is available on the Windows as well as on the Linux platform as well. So the features, first of all, we'll briefly talk about the particular autopsy tool. It is an easy to use and it is GUI based that has already told you. And also it can extract the evidence from the hard disk of the computer system as well as from the secondary storage of the smartphone as well. It is a particular command, as we know that the sleuth kit is a command line based tool, and the developer of the autopsy have thought about developing a particular tool which will have the graphical support for the sleuth kit. So this way the autopsy tool was developed. It can analyze the windows and the image disk and the file system as well. As we discussed that it can perform the analysis of the file system such as NTFS, FAT and UFS 2 and AXT2 or 3. So this particular autopsy tool is an open source tool. So it is available for the particular open source user in order to add some new features to that particular tool. So the analysis by using the autopsy tool can be performed in two ways. One is the data analysis and another is a live analysis. In data analysis, what happens whenever the incident had occurred and the source of the evidence it is being made available in a particular laboratory, and the autopsy and the particular tool are extracting the evidence from that particular source of evidence in a controlled environment. So that is the data analysis. So they are going to analyze the secondary, maybe the particular hard disk of the particular computer system, or maybe the secondary storage of the mobile device in a lab. So that is the data analysis. The live analysis is also can be performed by the autopsy tool, where the information are extracted from the particular computer system at the particular location in an untrusted environment. Sir. Maybe wherever the actual crime had occurred on this particular device, the autopsy tool is going to work and the evidence are going to be extracted from that particular device itself. That is the live analysis kind of mode. There are certain features of the autopsy which are of importance, like a multi-user case. So a particular user, you can have a number of users who can make use of the autopsy tool, and each user can create a particular user case for it. Second is about the timeline analysis. Whatever the evidence that are going to be extracted by the user, they are going to be extracted, and as per the timeline means a particular timestamp is going to be associated with every evidence that has been collected. From there, then we can have the keywords. So based on a particular keyword, we can identify the relevant evidence by using the autopsy tool. Another thing is about the web artifacts. We can extract the evidence related to the web activity that have been performed by the user. So this particular autopsy tool is going to analyze the various logs for the various browsers. As we are aware that the various logs are created for the various browser. It means that for whatever web browsers such as Mozilla Firefox, Explorer, or any other, or such Google Chrome, or any other web browser. So those web browsers, whenever they are installed on the system, they create log files for those. So these log files are going to be stored on the hard disk. So certainly, by using this particular autopsy tool, those log files are going to be analyzed, and the relevant evidence are extracted from the by using this autopsy tool. Then the another is about the registry analysis. So the autopsy tool has integrated a reg reaper tool. It is having already a reg reaper tool, and it is going to this reg reaper tool is mainly used for accessing the recently accessed document and USB device related information from the Windows registry. So since the autopsy tool has is integrated as part of it, the reg reaper tool has been integrated in the sleuth kit, and certainly it can be used by the autopsy tool in order to retrieve the information about the recently accessed document and the USB device from the Windows registry. So for that purpose, the autopsy tool takes the help of the reg reaper tool. Then another thing is about link file analysis, LNK file analysis. A particular shortcut file is you are going to have the LNK extension. So whenever you create a shortcut file to certain files, so they are going to have .lnk file extension. So these particular LNK files also can be analyzed by the autopsy tool, and we can identify the particular files which are associated with that .lnk file. Next thing is about the email file analysis. So this particular tool, autopsy tool, it passes the mbox format messages such as Thunderbird, and from that the relevant email messages also can be extracted and they can be analyzed by using the autopsy tool. The another facility is about the AXIF. So by using this particular, we can extract the geolocation and the camera information from certain JPG files. Suppose we are having some particular file located on the camera. So whatever is the geolocation of those particular that means camera or the particular mobile device at that particular period of time. So that is going to be recorded in the JPG file. So those information also can be extracted by the autopsy tool. Certainly, this is going to be helpful for getting the place where the particular user was available at that particular period of time. Then the file type sorting, what are the files that have been extracted by using the autopsy tool? They have been sorted as per the file type. So certainly it is helpful for the forensic investigator so that they can organize and they can extract the relevant information from a particular file type. Then another feature is about the media playback. So this particular feature means what? If you are extracted, if the autopsy tool have extracted certain media files, so we are required to play. You required to have certain kind of a media player for playing those kinds of media files. So, but by using the autopsy tool, we can directly play those particular files. So that is the features of this thumbnail viewer. Associated with every images we are having the thumbnail, so we can see that particular thumbnail picture as well by using this autopsy tool. And the autopsy tool supports different kinds of file systems. So these are the listing of the various file systems so that have been supported by the autopsy tool. Then it supports tagging of the files. What are the files or the relevant information that have been extracted? So that can be tagged by using the autopsy tool. So that means it also provides a facility to the user so that they can tag those files. So the tagging can be done like suspicious. So those kinds of tagging can also be performed by using the autopsy. Then you can extract the Unicode string also. And those strings can be extracted from the unallocated space and unknown file types in different kinds of languages as well. So we can detect the type of the file based on the signature and extension. So that is also possible with the autopsy. And another thing is about it support the Android. So whatever the file system that is Android is there is having, so that particular file system can also be analyzed by using the autopsy, and you can extract the relevant information from there. So from the Android secondary storage, we can extract the SMS related information, call logs, and any other details. Okay, so about the particular mobile user, so that we can extract from the Android-based mobile device as well. So overall, this particular forensic tool, that is Autopsy tool, is a complete forensic tool or digital forensic platform for the digital forensic investigator, by using which they can perform the analysis of the secondary storage device such as the hard disk, and they can analyze the evidence that can be extracted by using the Autopsy tool. Also, another important feature of the autopsy tool is that we can generate the evidence, a report of the evidence. So automatically, we can generate the evidence report by using this autopsy tool. It can be in the HTML format, or we can have in a textual format as well. So now we'll see the demonstration of the autopsy tool. And for the demonstration of the autopsy tool, I have used the 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 particular the hard disk images that are available at the website Digital Corpora. So from this particular website, I have downloaded a particular hard disk image, and I have analyzed with the autopsy tool, and we'll see the demonstration of that particular autopsy tool. Autopsy tool. Now, whenever we open this autopsy, we'll be getting this particular the first message from the autopsy, that whether you want to create a new case, or you want to open the existing recent case, or you want to open some new old cases. So what actually is the case is that suppose some crime had occurred, and the forensic investigator had worked on that particular crime. So what they used to do, they used to have to create a case, and as part of the case, they have to maintain the evidence. Okay, so whatever is the source of evidence, so that is also required to be managed as part of by the case, and also the evidence that are being extracted from that source of evidence. So that is going to be maintained in the case. So for the demonstration purpose, we'll create a new case. So we have to click on this new case option. So here we can give the name of the case, such as any crime related evidence. Let's say uh, suppose we can give the case itself name, case suppose 6, and we want to have whether the case type is a single user or the multi-user. So since let's say we go for the single user, multi-user, that means multiple users can work on that particular case. So we can go ahead with the single user itself, and where the case is going to be stored. So that path is given here. Now we can give the numbering to this case. Also, let's say 1. And who is the examiner? So that details we can put it over here. Now the relevant information for that particular case is under creation. So is creating the required database, required facility for that particular case. So once the case that is created, so then we have to give the source data source for that particular case. So data source is nothing but actually the source of evidence, and from there we have to extract the evidence. So it is taking some time because it has to get any information. Now we have to select the host. The host is used for organizing the data source and other relevant data. So we can specify the new host name, or it can be generated. A new host name can be generated, or we can use the existing one. So for the time being, we will go ahead with the generating the new host name. Now, where is actually the data source? Whether it is a disk image or VM file or the local disk. Local disk means what? Suppose the particular the system which is under evolution, and the autopsy tool is installed as part of that system itself, and we are evaluating or analyzing the evidence from the local disk of that system. On the disk of that system, and it is a local disk, so we can have that. Then the logical files, unallocated space image file, autopsy logical image results, and XRY text export. These are the various source of data sources or the source of evidence for the case. We'll go ahead with the disk image because I have downloaded the disk image from the digital corpora website, and we are going to see the analysis of that particular disk image. So we have to give the path where actually that data source is available. So I download it and it is available on E drive. E drive. So on this images. Okay, so this is the particular the image which I downloaded. So we have to go ahead with this. So what kind of information we want to extract from this particular image? Like these are the various listing of the information that can be extracted. Just we have to pick this particular option. Let's say hash lookup we want to search, we have to pick this. So whatever the hash related information uh, we can extract. Then we can go ahead with this. So it is going to perform the analysis of that image and required information whichever have been picked. So the relevant information or the evidence are going to be extracted from the hard disk image. I think it is showing some issue. So it is showing that some non-critical errors have been found while adding that particular evidence, source of evidence to the case. So we go ahead with this. So when this particular source of evidence is added as part of the case, so this is the source of evidence that have been added to the case, and relevant information from this hard disk image is going to be extracted. So we can see whatever on the left pan of this autopsy tool, you can see whatever the information that have been extracted from this particular hard disk image. So this is the source of evidence. As I said that the particular autopsy tool, it gives the listing of the as per their type. Okay, by their extension. So you can see the various uh, extension by extension the various information have been gathered together. Like image, how many images have been there, the videos, audios, archives, and the database. So that information have been extracted from that image. Okay, so it is like that. So we are going to investigate the crime scene, what was the particular user was doing on that particular period of time, so that we can extract from that particular image. So this is the various information that we have gathered from the image related information. Some photo is available, and what was the timing of the modification or relevant information we can get it from here. Similarly, what videos were available on those hard disks, so that also we can see from here. Audios like that. Then multimedia internet file extension related files, whatever are there, so that also we can get the relevant information from that. Then if there were any deleted files are there, so those files also we can see from this one. We are able to recover the deleted files on that particular hard disk also. So these are the deleted files, and then we can recover that particular file later. Like this is shown here. Changing time, the modified time, access time, and when that particular file was created. So that is also we can see that. Then all the deleted files. So these files are related to the file system and all other files. So that also which have been deleted. So we can see here. Then another is about the MB file size. So so that we can get from this particular autopsy tool what is the MB file size. Then another is about the data artifacts like metadata, various metadata that have been extracted. Then recent documents whichever have been accessed by the user, okay, of that particular on that artist, okay, so that we can extract from it. Means whenever the user was working and whatever the information which we were working on, or the file which was working on. So relevant information we can extract from the hard disk. The web cookies, if they have been installed onto your computer system, because the cookies by default they are getting stored onto the hard disk whenever you are trying to browse certain website, and if that particular website is supporting the cookies, so certainly they seek the permission of getting loaded onto your system, stored onto your system, and where it is getting stored onto the hard disk. So you can get the details from the cookies which have been loaded or stored onto the hard disk. So what is the advantage of this? That what kind of website have been visited by the user? So that details also we can see from this. The web downloads, if there are any downloads that have been performed by the user, okay, so that also we can see. So certainly these informations are being extracted by the particular autopsy tool and from the log files itself, the various web downloads. The web history, it is going to give the particular website, the URL that have been visited by the particular user. So for that purpose it is using the SQLite database. Okay, so from here you can get particular website that were visited by the particular user of that system. Then we can have the EX as metadata also. So if you are having suppose some images, okay, like a JPG image, and if it is having a geolocation related relevant information, we can extract that particular relevant information from some those particular camera. So like here, we are having the various camera related okay cameras manufacturer, and what are the images that have been captured by those camera. Okay, so we are able to see here. Okay, date created and then who is the maker of that. So that information we can extract okay from a particular image itself. Okay, then we can have the keyword hits also. Okay, so we can identify the particular keywords, the particular uh, from that particular hard disk image itself, like email addresses we can have. So relevant related to that, we can get the information, email addresses will be stored onto the particular hard disk. Email addresses onto some applications are there, like Outlook, so that maintains the particular uh, the addresses, the email addresses where the particular user wants to send the email. So that also we can get from email addresses. And then the web categories, uh, relevant information, and the operating system accounts. How many accounts that particular operating system was having. So that information we also can extract from this particular Autopsy tool. Then we can give the tags to particular information. So the tag related information also we can extract from here. So still the analysis is going on, and it is going giving some error if it is happening there. Okay, so this is something relevant to that particular tax report. So we had offered. So just we try to maximize the tax. So there is nothing much more information about the tax. Okay, so we can give the purpose is that we can give the tag to certain information that have been identified. So that is possible with this. And another thing is about report generation. So we can create the report of whatever the evidence that have been extracted by the autopsy tool. So that we can generate by using the autopsy tool. So it is, as I said, that we can have the HTML kind of report. Also, we can have the notepad, means the text kind of a report, text by report also we can generate. the autopsy tool. So it is taking some time. So far, it is showing the progress. 66% of the particular report is being prepared so far. Or sorry, the analyzing of the particular file is being performed. So as I said that, so this is we can prepare the report in different format: HTML, text file, Excel. Also, you can have then other different kinds of formats are available to create the report. So in what format, if you want to have proper formatting, so that option is also provided here in order to generate the report. So for this, what kind of information you want to have add in that report, so that details is also provided there. So we can select all. So where this report is going to be stored, so it is stored in this particular location. So directly we can open the report from here itself. So it takes some time to open the file. It's having a larger amount of information, so certainly it's going to take a little bit of time to load that information into the main memory. So you can see the whatever the information that we have analyzed or extracted by the autopsy, we can get that information in this manner. Okay, since it's a text file, we have to use. So for opening the text file, we require the notepad. So by default, it is open the notepad file for that purpose. So this way, the autopsy is helpful to the users. Means users means the digital forensic examiner or investigator. So by using which they are directly they can extract the evidence from the particular the various source of evidence such as hard disks or the images of the hard disk or maybe the virtual VM file. Then you can have the logical files from different source of evidence, so we can extract evidence. So certainly the work or the particular time of the particular digital forensic examiner is saved by using the auto checker. He is not required to do manual searches on the particular hard disk. So certainly doing the manual search on the hard disk is a time consuming process, and certainly it is going to take more time, okay, for the examiner without using the auto checker. So certainly the autopsy tool is the more beneficial for the particular digital forensic examiner in solving the crime and the kind of the crime criminal activity that had happened onto that particular system. And also it is helpful in identify the criminal as well. So thanks for watching this particular video. In order to see the notification for the future videos on the digital forensics, please click on the subscribe button.